Hi guys. So today we're gonna look at factors and multiples. So if you want to write down the notes for this, you can go and grab your notebook or your exercise book. All right. Now, first thing first, going into these factors is that it is a very important chapter. Every single exam, you'll definitely see this kind of question, right? So if you want to have a look at your textbook, sorry, if you want to look at the textbook, you can open up page 4. Now, we have to know what factor is. So factors are basically numbers. We can multiply together to get another number. Sorry, that's my big sweep over there. Another number, right? So this can be your notes over here. I'll show you an example. A very simple one, which is 2 times 4 equals to 8, right? So we multiply 2 and 4 together, so we get the other number, which is 8. So the factor of 8 is 2, and the factor of 8 is 4. So we have two factors over here. Now, there's a chance where we have to list out a lot of numbers, as many as we can, for that certain factor, that other number itself. So you can look at your workbook if you want to. Later, I'll be posting this up, your workbook page 8 and 9. All right, so the notes, you can have a look when you open up this PDF over here. Let us do one number together, then you'll see what I mean. So let me just choose number 24. So we're going to draw a circle around this number and try to do it for every single factor question that you're doing. And let's give a little head for it and put an X on top, right? As you get it, there's multiplication in this. But one thing about the multiplication, even if your multiplication is not as fast as you think, we're going to do another thing where we do as division. Means we divide the numbers, all right? So let me just show you one by one how to get the numbers. So 24 divided by 1. So we always start with 1, even though definitely you have that answer, is 24. So you have that one number now. Yes? And 1 times what you get? 24? 1 times 24, you get 24. Hey, hey. It's pretty simple. Now let us try the next one, then you'll see what I mean. Divided by 2, you have 12. So you can see that, okay, 2 times 12, I get 24. So these two numbers over here are beginning to make sense. Now let us try to see the next few ones. Let us try 3. 24 divided by 3, you get 8, right? So let me put over here 3. 3 times 8, I get 24. Ah. Let's continue on to see more. If you are still not believing it's like that, let's divide by 4, right? So you have to test for every single number. Later I'll show you that sometimes one number doesn't mean you get 24 as well, or any other numbers. So 24 divided by 4, you get 6. So over here you can put there 4, here you can put there 6. 4 times 6, you get 24. Now, I'll give you about 2 seconds to have a look and see if everything makes sense now. Okay, let us continue. 24 divided by 5. Can you do that to get the number? Definitely no, right? Because it won't be an even number. There would be decimals. So we don't want that. Let us continue on with 24 divided by 6. Now, we already have 6 over here. as you can see. Let me just use a different color so you can see it. So divided by 6, it is definitely 4. It is the same thing over and over again. So to not waste time, let us not write it. Right, but I will show it over here so you can see. 24 divided by 8, because 7 you cannot divide, it is 3. And 24 divided by, let's see, 12, it is 2. And 24 divided by 1, oh wait, 24, sorry, equals to 1. So there is no need to write all of this again, right? No need. All you need to see is the ones over here because it is basically the same thing, right? So I'll be deleting this for you, don't worry, so you won't get confused. Unless you don't want me to delete it, it's fine. I'll just leave it here for once. Next time, if you want me to delete it, just let me know during class or at my email. All right, you can look at it on top over there. So here we have all the factors of 24. So this, it looks like a bug. I actually call it a factor bug myself, right? So one thing you can do is do it like this. It's pretty simple, faster, and you don't have to worry if you miss out any other numbers. So if you notice all of this, there's no decimal number. They are all even numbers, except for 3 and maybe some of your answers later on. So as long as there's no decimals, it is a whole number, then you are correct. You don't have to worry about it. Now, next we are going to have a different kind of notes. We call it common factors, right? So let me just draw a line over here so you won't get distracted by it. Let us call it common factors. So common factors, I would show you an example to see how it actually looks like and how we can actually do it, so you won't get so confused, right? So let me just list out the factors of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. All right, that should be more than enough because I'm gonna go for 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, right? So if you think this is a bit more smaller, let me just make it bigger. All right, and color this for you. So this would be your multiplication in this case, right? So we're gonna see what are the common numbers these two have. So let's just look at the red colored part, right? So the common factors, we have 10 in this case. So the multiplication of 10, you also have 10, definitely. So 5 times 4, you have 20. And you also have 20 in this case. 30, and I have 30. Right? So if you are still confused, let me just list out the multiplication of 2. It's slightly bigger, right? I'll make it, let's say, I'll just list out everything for you. So let's see, we have 12, 14, 16, 18, getting bigger. Let me just move here. 20, 22, we have 24, 26, 28, and 30. Yes, we got all of them now. So let me just make this into black colored, this into red. All right. So over here, you can actually see the numbers. Oh, I accidentally moved the circles too. Okay, over here. So in this case, you can see that all the multiplications of 2 right up until the number 30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the common multiples. We have 10, 20, 30, right? So let's say 10, 20, and 30. So the common factors are 10, 20, and 30. That's how you're going to write it over here. Common factors are 10, 20, and 30. Simple, isn't it? So one thing about this multiplication is that all I have to do is circle, find it. Maybe sometimes you have to underline it, but or even highlight it. You can do that in your notebook. So always remember, common factors are the numbers that can be found in the multiplication that are the same, commonly found together, right? So basically, these are all the notes. I'll try to make it as simple as I can for you guys. So if you have any questions you still don't understand, just let me know. Again, if you want to have a look at these notes, it is always like in every single one of our classes, you can find it in the textbook part of your Google Classroom. All right. So for every single textbook, yes, we have the notes for every single class, right? So even if you have any questions for any of the other topics, you just let me know. So I'll most likely be posting this video up before our class, so try to watch it. Well, you're already watching it if you're watching it over here. So I will see you when our classes start. All right, ciao.